Meantime, patients lined up outside the Albertson's corporate headquarters today with their children. It was one of several locations around town now offering the Pfizer vaccine for children between the ages of 5 and 11. Our Andrew Bartline spoke with a few families today before their appointment. And Andrew, the children's dose of the vaccine is under emergency use authorization. Did these parents tell you why they ultimately chose the vaccination?
Yeah, Shira, parents I spoke with say they really seem to have an approach of discussion and conversation with their kids and their family to make this decision, whether that be with their kids or sometimes with other parents. They say it took a while to ultimately reach the decision of vaccination as a family. So once the shots became available this week, they were ready to make that appointment and be first in line. Kids and needles just don't get along.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
A little nervous.
But these families signed up Saturday morning to get the first dose of the children's Pfizer vaccine.
But it's one of those things, as a parent, you have to weigh the risk, the pros and cons.
And for the kids, it's easier going together than alone.
I met with my friend this morning who's a doctor, and we talked about it, and she was going to get her kids vaccinated, and I thought this was probably a good time early on to get it done right before the holidays.
We've been talking about the vaccine for a long time, and so we were really excited when Pfizer approved it for ages 5 to 11.
Stacy Kessler works at the VA and says crisis standards of care and rationing health care made the decision easy for her family.
An awful position to be in as a medical community, and so that's why we are here. On the first day, we could find openings to get our kids vaccinated.
Numbers from the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare say as of Friday, no one has died from COVID-19 under the age of 18 in Idaho. But Deputy State Epidemiologist Dr. Catherine Turner says 7% of COVID cases reported each week during October were among children between the ages of 5 and 11. So when the vaccine became available this week, these families were ready to get in line.
Now, obviously, if it wasn't something I felt was safe, I wouldn't want to be putting my child through it.
Even if the needle can be a little scary.
Even though I'm a physician, my first job is to my family as a wife and as a mom, and that's why we're here.
Albertson says vaccine appointments for children 5 to 11 years old will be available in some pharmacies in the coming weeks. Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart are taking appointments for children's COVID vaccines, and Primary Health is taking walk-ins, but they encourage appointments. Shira.
Andrew, thanks. Good information there.